Hello everyone. Today is a video that I decided to do on my own. I know it's probably just really early in, and I decided to do it though because I want you guys to know more about me as my life out of being an ASMR artist. So I decided to, do a quick Q&A. I know I probably could get more questions, but my subscriber count is very small, so I just thought maybe I can just do a little Q&A for you guys so you guys can get to know me better. So we're just gonna start off. So the first question was, it was my favorite song. Okay, so my favorite song, I necessarily do not have a favorite song, actually. I don't have a favorite song, but my favorite songs come from the artist Michael Jackson. I've been a fan of Michael for the longest. That is my world. Yeah, so I really don't have a favorite song because when you're a fan of a celebrity such as Michael Jackson, there's no way that you can have one favorite song, 2, 3. No, it's like, it's very hard to pick because he's such a great person. Okay, so number two is my favorite color. So when I was younger, my favorite color was red and black, but now that I have grown older, I can say my favorite color will be pink because I think I look really nice in pink or like a blue. So pink and blue, not as a combo, but just by itself. So I would say blue and pink. Okay, it says number 3 is other job other than being an ASMR artist. I actually have 2 jobs. Two. My first job is I work at it's like a call center, and the call center basically helps the hearing impaired. So the hearing impaired gets like a telephone, and they get the telephone, so when they're talking on the phone to another person, they can read the captions on the phone, and I'm the person, the third party, the logoer that, says the words that the person, it's hard to really explain. It's a long story about how the situation goes, but I help the hearing impaired hear when they're on the phone. Okay, well, hear while they're on the phone. And then my second job is I work a job in retail. I do third shift. I do third shift and I stock boxes throughout the night. So it's like a 10 p.m. to a 7 a.m. type of job. So I work at Meijer. If you guys never heard of it, you probably never heard of it. It's like it's not as big as a Walmart, but it is like a pick and save, you can say. So and then my third job, this is not necessarily a job for me, so it's really hard. Like ASMR artist is not like a job, like, I don't get money from YouTube since I just started out, so I'm not really as big. So who doesn't say that I might get money off of this, but right now I am not. So I have 2 jobs that I work, so I try my best to upload as much as I can. So yeah, because I work Meijer at night and I work for the hearing impaired during the day. so I get a good 8 hours of sleep to go to my next job. No, actually I get about 5 hours of sleep. Yeah, so I don't want to get too much into that. Number 4 is, why did you decide to do ASMR? Why not something else? Why did I decide to do ASMR? I've been looking at ASMR for the longest. Like, I actually was into ASMR before a lot of people got into ASMR, if that makes sense. Like, I used to watch, it was called, I first started off watching ASMR when it was called ASMR Psyche Truth. I think it is Psyche Truth ASMR. It's one of those. And I watched Karina. I don't know if you guys know the ASMR Psyche Truth, but I used to watch Karina do her thing, and I just used to wonder, like, what is this? Like, when I first ran into it, you know, sometimes you get on the weird side of YouTube and then you run into something, and I really I really loved ASMR, but I've been watching it for years, and I don't know what made me start doing it now. I was just so entwined, and I seen more people coming into the ASMR community, and I see how good ASMR people are, like the community. They're so nice, they're so heartwarming. If you need any type of feedback, they will get you feedback and things like that. So I was always so interested in, you know, being a part of the community, so I just got the balls to do ASMR, and I love every second of it. I would not change it for anything. Okay, it says, what type of food do you like? Favorite dish? I like soul food, but I necessarily do not have a favorite dish, because I can like anything. I can like lasagna, pasta. Yeah, I'm more along the lines of lasagna, pasta, but then again, I'm along the lines of fried chicken, potatoes. So I'm like a KFC kind of girl. Famous Bowl. If you haven't tried it, go try it. So I really don't have a favorite dish. Okay, and it says, what are your favorite triggers to enact? Tapping. I love to tap on any type of item, any item that's in my video. I like to tap, and that is my favorite trigger to enact to my audience. Okay, it says, my favorite ASMR artist to listen to. Well, my first ASMR artist that I started out listening to was Karina from ASMR Psyche Truth, but I don't know, I started to, you know, brim, and try to find different artists. You know, sometimes they don't give you those tingles anymore. I don't know. But one of my absolute favorite ASMR artists are Karuna Satori. I love Karuna Satori, aka Sarah. One of my number ones, and my next favorite is Latte. She is like the cutest thing ever. She's like, hi, this is Latte. I just love like the Asian ASMR artists, because their voices are so soft, and their language, like, you know how they don't say certain words, and it just gives me tingles, because it's like, I don't know, like, it's not like correct English, since they're from like China, Korea, or anything like that. So it's like, it really gives me tingles. So one of my top 2 favorite ASMR artists. So it says, what kind of equipment do I use now, and which equipment would you like to have? Okay, so I'm going to insert a picture of what equipment that I use. It is going to be right here. Okay, and what I'm gonna say what I use. I use a Canon 70D camera. as you can see from the picture, they have like this mic up here, and it's really not high tech as I want it to be. And what I really want to have for ASMR is a Blue Yeti or a 3DO I don't know how to say it, mic. So like with the ears, the one with the ears where you can breathe and stuff like that. But right now I want to have a Blue Yeti because right now it's cheaper, for one, because I don't like, I need to, you know, pay my rent and stuff like that. Like, I can't just go out and buy a $3,000, I don't know, a couple $100, you know, mic. So I will start off with a Blue Yeti and then progress as it goes on. So I would love to have a Blue Yeti for now. Okay, and it says my first ASMR experience. Well, I really didn't have an experience like person to person, but my experience of watching it was, I watched Psyche Truth, and like I explained earlier, I watched Psyche Truth, but I used to actually watch massages first. Before I got into ASMR, it was just massages with Athena Jezic, things like that, like the little soft music in the background, massage, and I always felt so good about massages. And then all of a sudden I ran into ASMR. I'm like, what is ASMR? And then I got into all of that, and my whole mind was just blown about how many tingles I get from people, and it helps me sleep. And I watch it every time I'm tired or anything like that. So I feel like I can help people with my ASMR videos as well as other people have helped me, okay? So it says, it's a funny question. It says, would you rather be ugly and live forever or pretty and live for a year? I would rather be ugly and live forever. I don't want to die. I'm not afraid of dying, but I don't want to have a near-death experience and feel like all the pain. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just weird. I'm kind of afraid of dying, but I'm not at the same time. Okay, it says, what TV show are you currently into? The TV show that I'm into right now, it was Flash on Netflix. I don't know if you guys watch Flash, like the superhero type of thing. Like, I binge watch and watch all the episodes and things like that. So now that that's off, I have to wait for a whole nother episode thingy. Like, it'd be like 22 episodes and stuff like that. So I'm really into Flash, and also I'm into Power. I don't know if you guys watch Power, but it's called Power. So that as well. It says, what is the most annoying question people constantly ask you? Okay, so if you guys do not know, I do have a boyfriend. We've been together for 6 years. 6 years, August 25th. Yes, that's a very long time. We've been together since we were young. Very young. I'm not really old right now. I'm actually 20. I am 20 years old, if you guys are wondering. So I've been with my boyfriend since I was 14. So we done grew up together and things like that. But the question that I get is, when people ask, when they see me and my boyfriend together all the time or something like that, and like, we work together for third shift, and we'll be together, and well, since people don't, like, if people don't know us, they'll be like, oh, are you guys brother and sister? No. We're not brother and sister, but people say that it's more polite to ask that before they ask boyfriend and girlfriend. But I don't know, the way we are together, I wouldn't think a brother and sister would be that close every single day, every break, every lunch, so that's a question that really annoys me. But then again, people are trying to be polite, so they'll rather say brother or sister than boyfriend and girlfriend. But yeah, so that's all the questions that I have. I don't know if you guys want to know anything else about me, but my name is Batala. I am 20 years old, and I live in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Yes, the cold Milwaukee. I'm nowhere special. I'm not in Canada. I'm not in Toronto. I'm not LA. I'm actually in I'm in Milwaukee, cold Milwaukee. So let me know if you guys will want another Q&A from me, a part 2 if you want to know any more, or give me some story times. I can tell you some story times. I also had a question on here about my first kiss, but that is a whole story time. So I would like to tell you guys that if you would like to know. I didn't want to, have a long video of me talking about my first kiss. But yes, please let me know if you want anything else from me, Q&As. Please don't forget to give me requests about ASMR videos. I really want to get a Blue Yeti, and it's like a lot of things that I can't do since I don't have a Blue Yeti, so it makes me really upset sometimes. So please just let me know. I love you guys so much. I'm sorry if you didn't get any tingles from this video. I don't have any objects right now, but I love you so much.